This is f***ing evil.
God dang it, really?
This is the choice.
Oh my god.
What?
Lights or life support. You gotta turn one off.
Wait, me?
Yep.
Life support or lights, Kate? You ever been playing a video game and you're having a good time? You're having a great time, actually. And then you get an escort mission and your AI companion runs off in the middle of the field.
It stands in front of my keyboard and my monitor.
Oh, not only that, but... well,
This is my AI companion. I'm talking about my cat who's named after the AI from Doom.
yeah, Vega. But no, I'm talking about, like, Natalia from GoldenEye. See, why are you running over there, Natalia? Why? Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
To make your life horrible.
Yes. There's some AI companions that are actually not bad. I know that there's Ash. I know people complain about Ashley from Resident Evil 4, but I hate to say it.
At least you can tell her to hide until you're done killing
Yeah,
her.
basically, you have a bitch button. It's bitch wait and bitch let's go. And also,
That's messed up, but okay.
Well, no, and also you can be like bitch dumpster. She hops in the dumpster. Guess what? They can't fuck with her in the dumpster. And then afterwards, you hit the bitch let's go button. She pops right out,
We
and you leave.
respect women's in my Christian Minecraft servers, and we don't call them bitches.
Of course, I'm quoting Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. Back when they were funny. Michael Rage Quit Jones Lindsay was complaining about Ashley from Resident Evil 4, and he's like, you know what? I'm fucking sick and tired of people talking shit about Ashley. Ashley is like one of the smartest AI characters. You tell her where to go. You hit bitch dumpster. Guess what? No one can fuck with her in the fucking dumpster. And it's like, you come back and it's like
She's definitely way better than Sheva.
oh my
If you
god,
let the AI control Sheva, then
Sheva
you're
just
in
got
for
in the
a
way of
bad
my
time
shot
for
so many times when I was playing by
45.
myself. That's why I liked playing with my cousin Zach. Whenever I played that game, me and Zach played it. Me and my cousin Zach, we did the split screen, which was a little bit annoying because, it wasn't like full split screen, but it was like sectional split screen with like a black screen and like one point. I was like, why? Why do that? Makes no sense. Anyway, we did that and I had a blast with Zach. And I was like, dude, this game is so much fun. The actions are like really awesome. Too bad it's not scary because it's, it's supposed to be Resident Evil. It's supposed to be scary. So people have such a negative impact about 5. 5 has its problems, but I don't think it's the worst in the series. 6 is the worst in the series. 6 is not fun. It's not entertaining. It breaks the story completely in half over its knee, and basically just sodomizes it with a rusty steak knife. And also the logo looks like a giraffe blowing itself. Yeah, you've seen that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just, and then thankfully 7 righted the course. 8 expanded on a lot of those ideals, and actually I think in some cases improved on 7. And I'm hoping that they continue to I hope they continue to just expand and do great things with what they've been given. And also the Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out here soon. And from what I understand, Ashley in that one is supposed to be a lot more useful. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. But right now,
I can't actually remember the game that had my favorite AI companions, but I played a game not too long ago where I noticed that my AI companions were actually pulling work. And I was like, they're actually killing things and not being useless. This is weird.
For me, it was...
one of them stole my kill at one point. I was like, okay.
Oh, for me, it was The Last of Us. It was Tess in The Last of Us. Dude, she was a marksman, and she was just like pegging, just ping, 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 headshot.
I don't really remember that, to be honest.
Oh, it was awesome. But also, the worst AI that I can remember, do not let Kat drive your warthog in Reach. She will drive off of a cliff almost every time. No joke. I saw it, Kat just hops in the driver's seat. She's like, just like, why? So 7 annoying things your AI companion will do by Outside Xbox. Someone requested this on our Discord that we check out Outside Xbox. I've seen Outside Xbox before. I like
used
their
to be
stuff.
subscribed to them. Like, I don't know why I unsubscribed. I can't remember. I think they just had a dry spell of like making too many videos where I was just like, yeah, not really interested in that.
That's fair enough.
But there is a girl on this channel that I always forget to name when I'm naming
Cutest
ladies that I have a crush on that I've never met.
Adding to the list of his future ex-wives. Alright, anyway.
AI companions. You can't live with them, you can't finish the game without them. So you have to put up with their constant talking and dying and being kidnapped. Seeing as they're usually mandatory, you're definitely going to have to spend a lot of time with these AI companions in a wide variety of games. So how best to deal...
in Left 4 Dead, they usually weren't that bad. They actually saved my ass multiple times.
With these annoying, artificially unintelligent millstones around your virtual neck. Why? By complaining about them, of course. So join us as we run down 7 of the most annoying things your AI companions will do, and put your own suggestions in the comments.
The segments of God of War 2018 where Atreus is being a little bastard.
Yeah, that one's a pain in the neck.
I freaking hate those parts of the game.
Walk faster than your walking speed, but slower than your sprinting speed.
God, I hate that. And why does every single video game do that? Like, I played Ghost of Tsushima, and I was like, oh my god, the NPCs match your speed in this game. This game is a fucking masterpiece. Like,
yet another thing to add to the list of why Ghost of Tsushima is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Commanders, mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf has ordered the attack. I'm glad you're here to join us in our march to glory.
One of the things you don't generally notice in video games is just how unnaturally fast your playable character moves, because you're too busy shooting demons to realize that Doomguy is actually genuinely traveling at 28 miles per hour.
Yes. Even in the Doom, the new Doom games, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, they actually pulled the camera back so you could see how fast he's moving around the arena. He looks like he's frictionless.
Yeah.
He's like
he's superhuman. They're not even using the sprint key in regular Doom right there. You can go faster than that.
Companion character who has their own ideas about how long this walk is going to take.
God, Alex Vance,
Their
why?
way or the highway. But what's worse than a companion character just moving slowly is one who moves at a speed that is entirely their own, which is faster than your walking speed, but slower than your sprinting speed, as seen here in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
He is a great man. He will lead Sparta to
You're just
victory.
regular walk and you end up getting ahead of them.
What is he like as a man? As a father?
Now your only choices are to awkwardly
parts
jog
are
along,
annoying as
stopping every
hell.
5 seconds to allow your AI companion to catch up, or to fall behind, then sprint to catch up yourself, all the while trying to listen to what is presumably important dialogue? I don't know.
Except it's
I was
not.
too busy concentrating on how fast I was walking. The only conclusion is that whoever programmed this
You
walking
use
speed
my
over Ubisoft
optional
hates
third
you
option. It's a
personally.
very spazzy option, but I'm a big fan of it, and that is you run, but you run circles around them.
Yes, I do that too. I do that too a lot.
You just keep running around them in circles as they go. It at least occupies you enough, like to.
It's like, how many circuits can I make? How many circuits can I make around this asshole before he gets to the mission area?
The answer is about 100.
Yes.
I know. I'm as surprised as you are.
You told me once that I needed to stand up for myself.
Oh my god!
I have not played many games that did that, but in the 1 or 2 cases that's happened, I was like, "Fuck this game." I was like, "This game sucks."
It's like, is my equipment back in my chest? God!
Well, here I am. I'm standing.
It's enough to give you
Make
trust
me
issues.
think.
You don't give nobody nothing
Your
good
party of
until they've been
characters in a
around for a
role-playing
while.
game is just like a group of
up,
friends in
Jane?
real life, except you get to tell them what to do and choose what they wear, i.e. much better. Having the power to choose the armor and weapons of your party members means you get to select the optimum equipment for each character according to their skills. Or you can just dress everyone in matching yellow tartan plaid weave like you're a fugly sports team.
Because why the fuck not? Hell yeah.
This year they're going to regionals. The downside of putting your best gear on a party member comes when said party member decides to up and leave you forever, taking your best gear with them. Like in Dragon Age Origins, when, after treacherous jerk-ass Loghain is defeated in a duel, you choose to spare him.
I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield. I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live.
If you decide to not only spare Loghain, but also welcome him into your ranks, it pisses off party warrior and potential love interest Alistair so hard that he can't bear to stick around.
Here's my decision then. I'm no longer a Grey Warden. I'm leaving.
Which, depending on your feelings about romancing a sarcastic Templar, might have been absolutely fine. Except Alistair is also out of your party forever, and with him goes whatever armour and weapons he had on him at the time. So say goodbye to that sweet Juggernaut armour that you'll never see again.
That does make it easier. Take care of yourself.
In a similar vein, your Dragon Age Inquisition mage companion Solus also decides to permanently F off late in the game, taking with him whatever high-end mage gear you dressed him in, instead of politely stripping on his way out the door and giving it back.
No matter what comes, I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
And that's when I'd be like, huh, and I just want you to know, give me back my fucking armor, asshole. It's like, right now. And he's like, but then I'll be naked. It's like, and then we'll be even.
Knew I should have put you in plaid weave.
Would you mind taking a walk, Reaper?
No,
I'd like to discuss something with
Oh.
the cute.
Tamara, I think you have the wrong idea.
No, please. Lead the way.
Sometimes you won't be given an AI companion as part of a mission, but you'll seek them out yourself, breaking them out of their routine in order to help you achieve an objective. Kind of like when I asked Jane to do a coffee run.
No.
Doesn't always work in video games, does it? To use Hitman as an example, lots of mission opportunities require you to talk to an NPC and then accompany them somewhere, usually somewhere private, where you can bonk them over the head and nick their outfit. However, for this to work properly, you need to stay within about 5 feet of your AI companion. Get impatient and jog ahead, or wander off to investigate something interesting, and they'll stop dead in their tracks and be confused for a bit. And then if you don't rejoin them quickly enough, they'll wander back to where they started, and you'll have to repeat the entire process all over again. Super annoying, yes, but it does make the eventual whacking them over the head with a brick a lot more satisfying, I must say.
Thank you.
Tomorrow we'll try a training montage.
A training what?
Nothing. I was just lost in an 80s movie fantasy.
Yeah, I can see you spend a lot of time there.
Aside from its lengthy cinematic cutscenes, which are as full of exposition as they are violence...
Go away.
What?
You go watch your linear entertainment. Go watch porn. Just go away.
Yeah!
What the f***?
The other main way Grand Theft Auto games tell their stories is through conversations with AI companions while you make your way to your mission objectives.
Michael, I'm all dressed up. Now, you want to run me through this thing?
The prototype is somewhere in the light conveyor.
Woo!
Find it and fit it with the device in your bag.
Sometimes these take place over the phone, but more often than not, your companion will just be sat in the passenger seat while you drive over to your next objective, and will fill you in on important mission info as you go.
They're somewhere on the Western Highway.
Man, ain't you worried?
About my boat? Yeah, I am.
But you can always buy another boat.
Yeah, tell my accountant that.
Why then does Rockstar so routinely give these AI companions way more dialogue than they can reliably deliver in the time it takes you to drive over to wherever it is you're going? This is a Grand Theft Auto game, need I remind you, so it's highly likely I'm driving an extremely
It wasn't just this game. There's another game that I remember, like, having to stop outside of every fucking place because the dialogue was good.
And you didn't want to...
But there was way more of it than it took at the time to get to where you had to go. So you had to stop outside if you didn't want to miss, like, funny dialogue and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Here we are, the bike rental place. Please don't shoot the bike rental guy out of, like, force of habit.
Or I have to drive super slowly or even park up somewhere so I can listen to all this presumably vital exposition before carrying onwards to where the actual mission is going to start.
I hadn't, like, seen that happen before.
Yeah, well, that's me, Jim. And I've been trying my best to get things under control for the last 10 years.
Or if you're tired of all this talking, carrying onwards over a cliff. which also works.
God, you think I've got learning difficulties, huh? Take a good long look in the mirror, pal. I'm not the one who doesn't respect my...
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's the way.
So I would say the biggest thing is Jimmy, you know, the kid, you know, your son in Grand Theft Auto 5, there's a part in the game where after it happened, I was convinced. I'm like, oh God, I get to kill him. I get to kill the little shit. Oh please, thank you. Didn't happen. Did not happen.
Way up to the shrine.
You know.
It's one of the only legitimate times I could really, like, logically, like, approve of infanticide.
Just over here. Oh, I see it now. Forgive my impatience.
See, I actually liked those scenes with Tyr and Atreus being like, yeah, my dad likes to go find stuff. And he's like, I see.
Yeah, and Tyr's actually, in some cases, like, is like, oh, he has a very inquisitive mind.
Yeah.
It's like, very well, carry on.
It's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm looking for loot. And he's like, yeah, Dad likes loot.
Strategy guide companies have built an entire business based on that very notion. But there's a fine line between a challenging puzzle that takes a satisfying amount of time to solve and your AI companion just loudly telling you how to do it after about 4 seconds of thinking time.
Why not simply hold it in place?
Because there are certain kinds of AI companions, like, for example, the ones you'll be spending plenty of time with in God of War Ragnarok, who have, it has to be said, a very low opinion of your puzzle-solving abilities, telling you how to solve puzzles even when you've demonstrably been doing the right thing for the last 10 minutes.
The wolves have picked up another trail.
Not about altering
Keep following
events,
their
yeah?
heads.
Yes, thank you, Freya. Worth interrupting me for. Worst
Thank
of
you.
all, though, is when you are genuinely trying to figure out the solution to a puzzle, and one of your companions will give you a patronising little nudge in the right direction, like you're a preschooler trying to figure out which wooden block goes into which shaped hole.
There's got to be a way to get your axe behind this grate, right?
I don't mean to speak out of turn, but the white marble wall behind that grate. Perhaps your axe can reach it.
Honestly, the comments I get from this lot, I wouldn't be surprised if they piped up to let me know I'm on fire.
You're on fire! You probably already know that.
Yes, thank you, Atreus. The thought had crossed my mind.
Hey, dog meat.
Everything okay, boy? Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
It's not all bad news having an AI companion. Sure, they kill steal and block your route and hoover up your loot, but they can also help you out in battle, open up new quest lines, and they have to wear whatever ridiculous hats you tell them to.
Yar.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
One thing I can't abide, however, is how judgy some of them can be, especially in games like Fallout 4, where it seems like every single decision you make is under the intense scrutiny of whichever wasteland wanderer happens to be tagging along with you at the time.
You two can't be that naive. That thing, it's just gonna escalate everything.
Sometimes you'll get a little pop-up informing you that your companion liked whatever it was you just did. Like me doing whatever it takes to survive in the Commonwealth wasteland is a Facebook status about a nice dinner I'm having.
This isn't my fight.
Correction. This is everyone's fight.
Most of the time, though, it seems like whoever is along for the ride dislikes whatever it is I'm doing. And to be honest, I could do without the constant judgy running commentary, Nick. Man, if only he could see what I did to Megaton in Fallout 3. Don't think he'd have approved.
I can actually hear him. He'd just be like, he's like, well, that was uncalled for.
Something tells me there's for survivors in here.
Look, I get that things can get a bit chaotic and deadly during a desperate firefight against hordes of the undead. That's why it's called Left 4 Dead and not Right to Alive. Even so, I would hope that my artificial...
There was an attempt, and I'll give you a thumbs up, but a slightly just like confused, like.
I'll give you half a point.
intelligent teammates would show enough artificial intelligence to not wander blindly in front of my gun while it is actively firing bullets into said hordes of the undead. And yet, anyone who's played a Left 4 Dead game solo will no doubt have committed to memory the many friendly fire barks that your teammates yell at you.
Stop shooting me!
Which get repeated over and over again.
Who the hell do you think you're shooting?
Because they absolutely cannot stop themselves from getting in the way when you're trying to shoot things.
Hey, sport, watch where you're shooting.
And suddenly I'm the bad guy because I just shot Coach. Admittedly, that does sound bad, but it was his fault.
Okay, who are you aiming at?
Yeah, to be honest, like in these clips, like your aim kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah. Now I can understand if you were like down a corridor and you were aiming at them, and then all of a sudden Coach just like
walks out of a door.
Friends call me Coach. Just
walks out of a door right in front of the zombies, and like you're just like, what the fuck? Get out of the way! But like you're just you kind of suck at aiming.
Don't you be shooting me!
AI being AI, of course, are programmed to never shoot you. So good luck trying to take the moral high ground on this one.
You want to watch where you're shooting?
All right.
That was you walking behind your teammates.
Yes.
Yet again.
I was gonna say, if you really don't want that to happen, walk in front. Like, just keep yourself in front of them.
It's time to shut up.
Hey, seriously?
What?
Hey, some guns here.
They're literally trying to shoot their teammates at this point.
Stop shooting me.
Thanks for watching this video about annoying things that your AI companions will do. I can't actually leave the studio right now because my AI companion has got glitched into the door, kind of stuck there, so I can't actually leave the room. So instead, I'll just hang out here and tell you about some other videos that you can watch, like this video from us, which is about shady Easter eggs that were digs at video game rivals. You can check that out. Or down here is a video from Outside Extra, which is about beloved features. That's correct. Those are the words that I meant to say. And they were cut from the sequel. You can read. You don't need me to tell you what this video is about. Beloved features cut from the sequel, and then there's a picture. And you can click on that. Or this one. Enjoy.
Well, here's what I'll say about that. Your whole deal with just the last one there was a bit just you being bad at shooting.
At least the clips they chose to get were.
Yeah. And also, dude, if your AI companion's blocking the door, jump out the window.
What if there's no window?
Then make one.
What if it's not one of those games where you're allowed to do that?
God dang it.
Yeah, outside of Xbox, I don't remember why I'm not subscribed to them, is because Outside Extra is actually my favorite of the two channels.
Ah, okay.
Because Xbox covers, for the most part, titles that fall on Xbox, whereas Extra covers, for the most part, any video games, basically. So.
Okay.
That's her, by the way.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Hey.
And I like her sense of humor and stuff.
Cool, cool. Well, either way though, that was an entertaining video. Pretty on the nose with a lot of the stuff that they talked about, and I'd say this was a pretty damn good video. I mean, if you want to see more from Outside Xbox, just feel free to click their name in the title of the video. And until next time, everybody, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Take care, everyone. Peace.